Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. First things first, I want to thank you for all the new subscribers that have subscribed to the Cars channel. From the Cars and myself from the studio, we would like to say thank you. Now, who do we have now? We are continue the Mater transformation saga. And who is up next? Well, nothing that the less but a yellow Mater. Well, it's not really called yellow Mater, but its color is yellow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Funny Car Mater. Now, why did we call him, or why did he call himself? I want to transform to a funny car. I personally believe that he wanted to be some kind of a clown, or a car that makes you laugh. It's like, oh, make me a funny car. But you know, there is some confusion between himself and the computer, and it transformed him into a drag racer. Now, why would the computer confuse that? Well, typically drag racers are also called funny cars. Now, if you search on Google, right, funny car racing, you'll come up with a drag racing track. Now, let's look at funny car Mater or drag racing Mater. Now, very yellow and the flames. Now, why the flames? Well, typically drag racing, there's always flames coming out of the exhaust. I mean, they burn so much fuel, they have so much power that the fuel does not burn inside the engine. Some of them escapes through the pistons and out the tailpipe, and that's why you see so much fire coming out. And well, that's why Mr. Mater has flames all over the place, almost like he's on fire. Now, this is a Mattel. It's a Mattel release, and as you can see, the rims are almost not exact. That's snot rod. There's one more car that looks like snot rod. We're gonna bring in pretty soon, but the rims look pretty close. Nice snot rod rims. Now, like I said, this is the Mattel release. As you can see, smaller size. Let's bring up the Big Brother, because I want to know, what do you guys think about this Mater? This is a Disney Store Mater. You know, side by side. Obviously, because the Disney Store has more space, he has more room to put more details, which they don't do a great job. Trust me, they don't. They could have done so much better with this car, especially the available space they have, or what fancy people call it, the available real estate. There's a lot of real estate. So side by side, Disney Store, Mattel release. You know, I personally like them both. I am just glad I have both of them. As you can see, Mater has this is a more dedicated, direct forward expression. As the Mattel expression, it's a bit more happier Mater. More color into the engine, so you can see it's more silver, more chromium, as you would say. Let's bring up a different angle for you guys. Now here we are, a little bit more closer, and our lights go off. Come on, stay in focus. Now, it's very rare that we have it's almost like two reviews in one, right? The Disney Store and the Mattel. I mean, because sometimes they don't match correctly size-wise, and sometimes they're not being released at the same time. So, the Disney Store, you can see 4 exhausts, same thing. With the Mattel, the only difference in Mattel is more plastically, more realistic from the Disney Store. As far as details go, they did a better job there. Wheels. Now, the wheels, interesting that the Mattel, I'm off the frame there. the Mattel, it's much bigger wheels than the Disney store. So you may ask yourself, how is that possible? The Disney store is a bigger size car. Yes, but in this shot, right in front of you, Mattel has bigger wheels on the rear. Typically funny cars have these tremendous rear wheels that keeps them from tipping, and the wheel at the front is always small. So continue flipping this guy around. As we all know, Mater's license plate is App 113. That's like military style. Now let's remove. Let's remove the Disney stuff. Stick to one, right? Just like marriage, stick to one. So up close and personal. Pretty interesting Mater. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna see. I don't remember seeing any interesting Maters from Cars 3. Most of them came from Cars 2. This was a Cars 2 release. Came out in that train, one you see on my left. And when he was transforming, shooting fire off his tailpipe. It was amazing how we got 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 cars in a 10-second scene. So there you have them, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello. Make sure you like the video. Mr. Mater will appreciate it, and including myself. And I will see you on the next video, where we're gonna bring Mater Hosen.